What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're making a find the button game in Minecraft. So right now I'm making a new world in Minecraft Bedrock with creative on and peaceful on. You want to make sure you have that, and also a flat world, because then you have like a bunch of blocks and stuff to build over and like break and stuff, so you want that. Alright, now when we load into the world, we're gonna grab any building material that you want, because we gotta make a little like lobby area to like start the game. So that's what I'm doing here. Alright, now right here I'm breaking all the grass blocks to fill them in with more fancier blocks to make them look better, but you don't have to do this. It's just what I wanted to do. Now for my design, as you can see, I had like a little like bullseye design. You can do any design you want, or you could just keep it as the grass blocks, as I said before. Now that we're finished with that, we're gonna go ahead and get a button and a sign, and we're gonna go ahead and place on the sign and write whatever we want, like start game, start round, get into the game and stuff. And right here, I just tried to take it to make an arrow. Yeah, it took a little while. Now right here, we just place on the button, and this is when we can start moving on to our first map. Now for my map, I'm making a forest kind of map with like a bunch of nature and trees and stuff. So I grabbed a couple trees and grabbed some bone meal and started just growing out the trees and placing around flowers and grass. You can do whatever you want for your first map, but this is what I did. Alright, now for this part, we're gonna go ahead and grab some grass blocks or whatever material that you're using, and go ahead and make like a sort of wall, and just follow my steps, or you can make this your own way. You can add as many layers as you want, but that's where I'm gonna stop. And now I'm gonna make it look more natural by adding just blocks and scatter them around. But you don't have to do this. I just want it to look like this. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bone meal again, and I'm just gonna start scattering like a bunch of grass and flowers all over the new parts. Now I'm going to go ahead and give myself a barrier block. If you just copy what I do, that's how you get it. Now for this barrier block, we'll just place them around the edge of your map, unless you're making like an indoor thing or like making a roof or everything. But like how I'm doing this, I'm gonna have to add some barrier blocks around, because these barrier blocks are really important because nobody can first go through them and they cannot break them either. So that's why they're nice. Now this is where I test it. As you can see, I can actually jump over it. Now I don't want that to happen, so this is where I add a second layer. You can do this if you need to, but I needed to, so. Now that I'm finished with that, this is when I test it again, and boom, voila, we're good. So now that we're finished with that, we're gonna go ahead and add more things to this map. Now what I mean by things is I'm gonna add like a little cave over here where I'm going to hide my button. Now this is going to be the main thing of this map, is this rail. I'm going to set it down right here, and you don't have to do this, you can hide your button any way that you want, but what I'm going to do is make a rail and get a minecart, and you'll see. Now you always want your place to be lit up, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add torches in my cave so it looks lit up. You can use any block you want, but I chose torches because I feel like that made more natural caves. Not natural, you know, Minecrafty. Now right here, I'm going to be making like a little like pond lake thing, I don't know. But you can add any additional features to your map or whatever you want to add, but this is what I wanted to add. Alright, so now that I'm done with the first map, you gotta make sure you have coordinates on, or this isn't gonna work. Or if you're using Java, I don't know if it's F3 or F4 to show it, but I have the coordinates. Now I'm gonna write these coordinates down. If you can memorize it, that's good, but I just like writing it down so I actually know them. Alright, we're gonna go back to our lobby area, and we're gonna go back to where, like, behind where the button is, and you want to go ahead and give yourself a command block. If you don't know how to do that, you just give your name, tag, and just write in the command block. Alright, so when you get your command block, you want to go ahead and type TP, sorry, I had caps lock, TP at A, and then you go ahead and write your coordinates with space in them in between each one. Now we're going to go ahead and test it by flying over, and just go ahead and click the button. Now that we know that works, we can start working on the second map. Alright, I got a little too ahead of myself, but now that you have the command block, go ahead and place it under or behind your button on your map so that we can wire up the coordinates on that later on. Now for my second map, I'm gonna go ahead and make like a little village area. So I'm just gonna speed this up, make it a little quicker so this video is shorter. But just use your creativity and make whatever you wanna make. Now that I have my map kind of finished, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm finding a good place to hide my button. Now, the way I'm hiding my button is I'm making like a stone stair and breaking a block behind and hiding my button back there so it's hard to see and you can still click it. Now right here I'm going to start adding like a little wall / barrier to just make sure you can't see anything on the outside or get out. Alright, now that I'm finished with that, I'm gonna go set up the coordinate thing so that you can teleport. So for mine, I'm just making it so that when you click the button, it sends you back to the lobby, because you could easily just do this yourself and add as many maps as you want, just following by what I told you. But yeah, so pretty much it's the same steps as last time. Get your coordinates at A and then wherever you want to teleport. Now we're gonna go ahead and test this out by clicking this button. Now I had to get something out of my inventory so I can have free-handed, but boom, it works. So now I'm going to be adding some lighting in my lobby area. You can do this also. Yeah, because it definitely adds, just in case you don't want it to be dark and stuff. Especially when you want to find buttons and stuff, and in here you want to see everything. So yeah. So now we're gonna go ahead and test it out with clicking this button, and boom, it leads us straight to this map. Now we have not finished adding the coordinates on the last one, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm now finished adding all the coordinates, and my friend joined the game for some reason, but yeah, so this is a final test to see if everything works. So go ahead, click that button, leads us straight to this map where we go over to this cave where we waiting for my friend to see. Move the minecart, click that button. We go straight to this village and go into this little fountain thing and click that button, which should lead us right back to the start. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and if you do that, we may come out with more videos like this. Peace.